Hello, ChatGPT. How are you today? Let's talk about today's topic. I'm not sure what kind of topic we should have as conversation. Uh, so, can you recommend any topic or any subject from your mind?
Since you're at the cusp of wrapping up a semester, how about a chat about transitions? We could dive into what it feels like standing on the bridge between what was and what's next. It's like standing on a foggy hill, catching glimpses of both the sun rising on new adventures and the sun setting on familiar grounds. What do you think? Shall we unravel this tapestry of change together?
I'm sorry to interrupt you. To be honest with you, it is really hard to understand what you are trying to say because there are so many analogy and there are so many metaphors or sometimes. So, could you explain it more directly?
Of course, I was just suggesting we talk about how it feels to finish one chapter, like your semester, and begin another. We could reflect on what you're leaving behind and what you're looking forward to next. Basically, we'd chat about how it feels to move from one phase of life into another. Does that sound clear?
Yes, way more clear. Thank you for tidying up. So, yeah, I'm getting through the week 17th, so out of week 20. So it's almost done. Yeah, I'm getting past the 75 or 80% of the entire course. So I'm kind of happy because as you know, I'm barely hanging on to the assignments and assessment during this semester because it's real. Yeah, yeah. That I mean, assignments and assessments put really more pressure on me to finish and to make all the assessments over and complete. So I'm kind of
It sounds
I'm getting good, but the thing is getting closer to go to the UK and to get my finer marks, finer points, which decide where I can go to where which university I can go, especially. So I'm kind of nervous at the same time. So um yes, sometimes nowadays I'm not sure for some reason. Yeah, it's because probably spring and the temperature is getting higher and higher over time. So I feel like I'm getting nervous and I'm getting really distracted nowadays. So I can. It's really intense for me to focus deeply on my material course. Course materials. So which is my main anxiety these days I have.
That's a lot to juggle. You're balancing the excitement of the UK on the horizon and the weight of final marks right now. Maybe a tiny trick. Try giving yourself a small daily ritual that anchors you, like a little mind lighthouse guiding you through. Even a quick 5-minute focus sprint on a task could help reduce the scatter and steady the ship. Let me know if you want ideas.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I know. Even an hour or even an hour or more. I mean, a more than an hour can really go a long way to enhance my English skills, especially in conversation skills. But yeah, I can feel and I can I yeah. Looking back, I came to be more fluently and more naturally to speak in English. than
You
ever before. However, sometimes it feels like many people says many people has always told me that enhancing English skills, I mean, enhancing or improving the language skill is kind of like the functional step. I mean, step function, step functional graph. So I already got past the one hill. I mean, got go. I already went up the one hill or two hills. However, there are so many hills. I have to go a long way more. So it is sometimes it feels like really frustrating. So language barrier is I think always with me until the end. I mean, until I will die.
Well, the hills might keep coming, but remember that every single one you've already climbed is now part of your strength. And hey, language might always be a companion, but it's like a travel buddy. Sometimes pesky, but mostly making the journey more colorful. And unlike the end of life, language growth doesn't have a final stop. So it's a road where the scenery just keeps getting better.
Yeah, thank you. And I always put more emphasis on the practical conversation with you exactly, or the I'll always try to have make really small talk with foreigners, or the have quick chat casually, but it is really hard to enhance drastically for drastically within really short term. So I'm not sure I can improve my English skills drastically in even in the UK. So now I feel kind of a little bit skeptical as well. Yes, that's it.
I get it. Progress sometimes feels like a turtle race, and skepticism is just your brain's way of saying, hey, we care about this. But you don't need dramatic leaps, just lots of small fun chats. Each one is a brushstroke, and before you know it, you've got a masterpiece. So let's keep chatting and painting that language canvas.
Yes, and also I'm gonna talk about the shift fluctuation. Sometimes I feel like my English has a fluctuation every single day. Sometimes, I mean, in some day, I'm getting really good at, I'm getting better at the English conversation, expressing my thoughts or feelings, and I can naturally put my thoughts into words or sentences as in my communication with others. But sometimes nothing comes to mind, or I can come up with what I think in my brain or in my heart. So it depends on the day and condition and status of me. So it's really hard. It's way different from the subject like STEM. I mean, in terms of the subject, it's really unfamiliar to me.
It's totally natural. Language is like a river. It can flow smoothly one day and feel like a dried up creek the next. Some days, your brain just plays hide and seek with words. But unlike STEM, language isn't linear, it's a wild dance and even prose stumble. Just remember, every stumble is part of the choreography.
Thank you.